Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel with Miss Fabulous Benai, and I'm going to be doing story time with you today. So if you are just now tuning in, stay tuned to watch and see what story I have going for you today. All right, so what I want to talk about is dating on POF for those of you guys who still date online dating. Okay, so my story today with dating online on POF, I would like to tell everybody to be careful out there. Nowadays, things are not what they seem. There's a lot of false people on there, so you have to make sure that you're FaceTiming, you're getting to know the person before you meet them. And even after you get to know the person before you meet them, you're gonna have to still get to know them, meet them in a public place or whatnot. I don't know, things have been crazy lately. I don't know, is a sign of the times or whatnot. What's going on in the world, it's not even funny anymore. I mean, with this COVID stuff going on, it's anyway, it is good to meet people online. I mean, if you just want to talk to them, and, you know, not meet in person, it's great. So, the story I want to tell you is about meeting someone online, and that's what I did. I went on POF, I met someone online, and we tried to get to know each other. And this was about a while back, okay, when I did meet the person online. And, so, I it was a little while, I got to know the person probably for about a month or a month and a half or something like that. And he asked me to that he wanted to see me, he wanted to meet me in person, and I was like, okay, yeah, why not? Like I said, this was a long time ago, so I'm just catching up on some of the stories that I encountered before then. By the way, I'm drinking this juice called Naked. So I know everybody had this juice called Naked, and ooh, it's really good juice. If you guys don't like eating fruits and vegetables, buy this Naked juice. It has all kinds of healthy things in there. I mean, you could just, it's really good. I mean, I've tried other kinds of drinks, fruit drinks, and they nasty. But the Naked ones, they're really good. The Blue Machine, and that's what I've been drinking. So yeah. So anyway, back to dating someone online. I was asked to meet with this guy in person, and okay, I said fine. He insisted, so I said, yeah, okay, let's meet at Starbucks. Okay, we can meet at Starbucks, meet up at Starbucks or whatnot. And so we tried meeting up at Starbucks, but he didn't want to meet up at Starbucks. He kept making up things like, oh, I can't meet at Starbucks, and I can meet you closer to my house, if we could do that. And I was like, okay, so when do you want to meet? Because if you don't want to meet in a public place, I really don't like meeting outside a public place. But I was kind of like a little naive at the time. So he's like, let's just meet up at the park. And I'm like, park? Why you want to meet up at the park for? Why come you can't just meet me in a public place? And he's like, because I live right down the street from the park. And I was like, okay. All right. So that should have been a red flag then, when he couldn't meet me at a public place. You couldn't meet me at a restaurant. You can't meet me at Starbucks. You couldn't meet me at a parking lot, like at a store or whatnot, but you want to meet me at a park. So I was like, okay, well, I guess a park would be okay. There's a lot of people at the park, so yeah, I can meet you at the park. So what we did, I ended up meeting him up at the park. The next day, I met him up at the park. And so, I met him up at the park. And what happened was, when I went to the park, there was nobody at the park. And I was like, well, where is everybody at? Why come there's nobody at the park? And I'm like, something's not right here about this. Anyway, it was in the morning time. It was like 10, 11 in the morning. And I'm thinking, like, people should be at the park by now. I mean, I probably seen one person at the park, but I think that was like a bum at the park. I mean, it was kind of like, it was, my instincts was telling me something's not right, something's off, you know. So when I went to the park, I parked my car, and the dude parked right beside me or whatnot, or you know. So he pulled up right beside me, and he was like, yeah, I want to see how you look. I want to see how you know, how you're fit, how your you know, your waist looks, and your how tall you are, and this and that and stuff. And he's like, well, just come out of the car, step out of the car. And I was looking around like, okay, you want me to step out the car? I was like, oh, okay. Child, in the back of my mind, my intuition was telling me, don't get out of that car, don't get out of that car. And I kept telling him, I said, well, why come you bring me to this park, or why come there's nobody at the park? He's like, there's somebody at the park. I'm like, where? He's like, over there. And he started pointing over there, like there's someone at the park. I'm like, over there? And I said, okay, there's only one person at the park. Mind you not, my doors were locked, my windows were rolled up. I was talking to the guy through my window. I didn't even roll my window down, okay? And he was a short guy or whatever. He was like, I don't know, he was taller than me, but yeah, he was taller than me, whatever. But I'm short, so he was taller than me. But he tried to like open my door so I can come out or whatnot to get out of the car. And he's like, well, why don't you open your door? Why is your door unlocked? Why is your door locked? And I said, because, you know, I don't know you. I'm just trying to figure you out first. And, you know, why no one's at this park? Why you want to invite me here? Why come you couldn't meet me at a public place? And he's like, because I told you that I live around the corner and stuff. And he's like, he kept telling me to get out of the car. So I rolled the window down just a little bit, you know, like an inch or two, just a little bit, inch or two, so I can hear him clearly of what he was saying. And I said, well, we can talk like this for right now, you know, until I, you know, get to know you, because something's not right. I'll tell him something ain't right about this park. I said, it's too empty, and I don't want to like get out of the car. Needless not, okay? The guy, he got very upset when I told him that I wasn't getting out the car or whatnot. Turned into a different total person. Okay, he tried to open up my car door. He couldn't get my car door open. He started pounding on my window, talking about, bitch, if you don't get out of this car like I asked you to, you meet me at this park for what? We're supposed to be on a blind date and this and that, and you're not trying to get out of the park. And I said, but yeah, but there's nobody at the park, and I don't feel comfortable at the park, and I don't even know you. Do you know he tried to put his hand up in the window trying to open up my car door, but he couldn't get his hand up in the window too much because the window was so far up that he couldn't even really get he only got like maybe to this part of his arm inside the window. And I had to like move my head back like, oh my gosh, you're not really trying to reach up in my car, right? Then he tried jiggling my window, and he almost tried to break the window. He tried to like shake the window like he was trying to break the window, and I like panicked, like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my gosh, like my instincts told me. I'm thinking to myself, like, my instincts told me not to open up this door. Something was fishy about this person. Something was fishy about this person. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he was, child, I'm like, when your intuitions tell you to do something, listen to your intuitions. Listen to your intuitions, because you know your intuitions are always right. They'll tell you right. When your intuitions tell you it's time to leave, it's time to go. Hear what I'm saying again. When your intuitions tell you that it's time to leave, it's time for you to get out of wherever you're going, you need to get out of there. And I don't mean like in the next hour. I mean like in the next 10 minutes. Get your ass up out of there, because something's about to go down. Something about to go down, okay? Thank goodness I had my car still running. Okay, when I went over there, my car was still on. Homeboy tried to reach in, grab my hair, my head, grab my hair. He tried to grab my hair. He got his hand in this much in my inside the window, tried to grab my hair and pull me. Okay? And did I not step on the fucking gas pedal with your fucking hand in my car? Excuse me. I got the heck out of there. I got the heck out of there, and my adrenaline had went up. My heart was beating fast. I got up out of there. It was the person that was at the park was a friend of his, and they were gonna do something. They were about to do something once I stepped my ass up out of that car. Okay? But I listened to my intuition, and I got the hell out of there. I stepped on the gas pedal and took off. I took off about 80 miles per hour. I mean, pedal to the metal. Okay? And that's what I did, and left his ass standing right there, because, honey, I'm sorry, but it was not going to be going down. Whatever. It wasn't going to be going down. Okay? It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening with you. It wasn't happening. So, once again, yeah, that was my story time, dating people online. For those of you that still date online, you could be a man, you could be a woman. You know, even the women sometimes will fool you. So, you got to watch out for that, okay? Watch out for people. Take a little bit more time when you want to date online, because there's a lot of scammers out there now. There's a lot of fake people out there now, and I don't even date online anymore. I stopped that. So I stopped doing the dating thing online or whatever or whatnot. So that was story time for today. And what I want to tell you guys is to always, use your intuition. When your intuition tells you something, that means it's time to go. It's time to go, okay? For those of you guys who have subscribed to my channel, thanks for watching. And I want to share something with you, okay? There's a lot of things in the air, and a lot of people are feeling sick and getting ill, and I just wanted to let everybody know that what I do is I buy these things called this stuff right here, okay? For those of you guys that are having like health issues and all that, I want you to subscribe to my channel, okay? For those of you having love problems in your life, subscribe to my channel, because I do I do a lot of things that I can teach you to heal yourself as an individual person, okay? So I'm mostly like a healer, so I can do healing things, not direct, but I can tell you how to do that, okay? So first, what I'm gonna say is this little thing here is called sage. And for all of you guys that know about sage, you just light it and you burn it, okay? And you say a little prayer, whatnot. And this is a lifesaver, okay? It's a lifesaver. And like I said, subscribe to my channel if you want to know more things about things that I can tell you about your relationship, or if you don't know too much about the person that you want to go on a date with, you can ask me some questions, and I can also let you know maybe if the person is good for you, maybe he's not good for you, whatever. Okay, so like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, and we can talk about some more things and how to heal yourself. I mean, maybe you have someone that needs some type of healing or blessing or whatnot. But yeah, I'm here to teach you guys on my story times to watch out for the red flags, and be careful of who you're dating online, because like these days, I don't know, it might be a little bit worse than it was then. So you just have to be careful, okay? So I want to say thank you everybody for watching Miss Fabulous Minai. I'm new, this is a new channel, so hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon and talk to you on my next story time, and I'll see you then. All right. Take care, guys. All right, bye.